Peace, peace, one, two. What's up, y'all? Yours truly, D Prime 215 here. If you're watching this and you enjoy it, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to yours truly. It only makes sense because if you watch it and you enjoy it, why would you not subscribe for more if I'm being this consistent? And if not, there's other videos out there. It's all good. So with that being said, what am I talking about now? I'm talking about what I know to be the main event of WrestleDream. As far as I know now, because card always subject to change. But I'm talking about Jon Moxley versus Bryan Danielson for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship of the world, Craig. So here's my thing, right? One, if you follow AEW, Danielson and Wheeler Yuta, or Wheeler Utah, as Keeping It 100 Podcast calls them. They have been forcibly exiled from the Blackpool Combat Club. They're no longer members of it. The most forcible of exile went to Danielson himself, right? So kicked out by Claudio and Jon Moxley. Pac came in and took one of their places, I guess. Like Pac is in there now, right? So I feel like there might be another person in there. I'm drawing a blank, but that's pretty much the situation now. So Blackpool Combat Club is effectively a heel faction, and Moxley appears to be the leader from what I can tell, and he's the one challenger for the championship. So it didn't really take me too long to come up with this prediction, but I'm just going to give you all a bit of the background on how I came to it. So I'm looking at Jon Moxley winning, and I'm very not so much very confident. I think it makes the most sense for him to win. Not saying, I agree with every booking decision, but I think it makes the most sense for Danielson. If that happens, it's because I jinxed it. But I'm looking at Moxley winning because, the biggest thing about it is prior to All In London, Danielson did an interview and he said that he had to get surgery soon, right? And he's not really sure how long he'll be wrestling. And it just seemed like he was approaching the end of his in-ring career. The way he was talking, it just gave off that energy. So for one, when he got the belt at All In London, I was like, okay, one, I feel like Swerve should still be champion now, but that's a whole other conversation. But when he got the belt at All In London, I was like, all right, this reign is probably going to be short. Moxley is probably the best person at the moment, given, the trajectory of Danielson's reign, for him to drop the belt to, right? Moxley is very credible, and no matter what, Moxley's going to look good winning. Whether or not if he wins clean, it doesn't really matter here. So I'm looking at it Danielson, he already has to get surgery. This is something that is known. So why not have him drop the belt to Moxley? He can get his surgery and then decide whether or not if he wants to come back to pro wrestling. But that's how I'm looking at it, man. Danielson could very well go on and retain at WrestleDream, but I don't really think that would make the most sense because what would you do, right? What's the point after Moxley? Then who? I don't think there's anyone else after Moxley right now that would make a lot of sense. Running back Swerve and Danielson right now, I don't see that. Jay White and Adam Page are kind of in a feud with each other right now. So I say, take the belt off of Danielson, put it on Moxley, and then Moxley can have, I know this will be Jon Moxley's 20th AEW World Heavyweight Championship reign. That's a joke for those who can't tell. I'm saying because he's been AEW champion probably the most out of everyone, I think, thus far. So I think they should put the belt on Moxley and then have Moxley and Blackpool Combat Club run roughshod on AEW for the foreseeable future. And then that way you can kind of build someone up to take the belt from Moxley. Hopefully that someone is Swerve. Yes, I want Swerve to be champion, but that's a whole other conversation. But yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at Moxley winning. Who do you think is going to win, Jon Moxley or Bryan Danielson? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. As always, I appreciate everyone who rocks with me. So if you watch this and you enjoy it, like, comment, share, and subscribe to your boy. I appreciate it. And we'll see what is hitting forward at WrestleDream, or for one of these gentlemen, perhaps a Wrestle Nightmare. All right? Be good, y'all. Peace.